Hello to all my lovely Aquarians. Welcome to your reading for February 2023. I hope this reading finds you all well. I want to extend birthday wishes to all of my Aquarian subscribers and followers. I wish you a very, very happy birthday for those that have already had a birthday and for those that are yet to have a birthday in this coming month. This is the beginning of your birth year, which is always something that I like to celebrate because it's not about the new year. This is about your personalized birth year. And so this is the beginning of your cycle for 2023. So that's pretty exciting, my lovely Aquarians. This is a general reading for you, Aquarius. It's a reading for Aquarius, sun, rising, and moon sign. And if you know any of your other planets as well in your natal chart. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website. You can book a reading from there that is personalised specifically for you. Then we can explore what's going on with you. But here's your general reading. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate your support of my channel. So, my lovely Aquarians, I'm going to begin with your spirit animal for the month of February. I also want to say to you that your channeled message for this month, it's really an interesting one. It's quite an exciting one. It's giving me goosebumps because I feel that for you, Aquarius, this month, it's going to be a month of really setting new plans, achieving new things, doing something differently or bringing something extra into your life. Some new sort of excitement or new plans or something that is going to create a bit of a change around you. And I feel like it's something new. It's a new project or a new way of thinking or something new that you're writing, something new that you're presenting. It's going to be above what everybody else is doing. So it is really something different. Do I want to say you're tapping into a niche market, something that you're doing, something that you are adding. It's another bow that another string you're adding to your bow, which is quite exciting. So I feel like February is going to be the beginning of this cycle that contains a tremendous amount of potential. It also requires you to have the courage to take that first step, to take that step forward in moving forward, in doing something differently, in doing something extra. I wonder what that is for you. It could be venturing out into a new relationship, relocating to a new, who's moving to a seaside town or there's water around you. So it could be a move. It could be a decision to take more holidays or get out and mix more. I'm hearing the word blog. Who's blogging? Who's starting a new blog? Who's starting something? It's something that's a little bit different. So it really is going to have a tremendous amount of potential for you. Whatever shape that newness takes for you, my lovely Aquarians. Let's have a look at your spirit animal. What spirit animal energy is coming through for you for the month of February? Here we go. We have, the hyena. That's an interesting one, the hyena. Let's have a look at what it is. So, fear. That's interesting, you know. That's interesting with the hyena. The hyena represents fear. It's about facing your fears. What's holding you back? What plans, what ideas, what desires, what's in your imaginings? What would you like to create in your reality? What's holding you back? What fear is holding you back? Is it fear of not being successful? Is it fear of change? Is it fear of standing out? Fear of self-worth? What is it? What is it for you? Let's read that. It's about facing that fear, moving from where you are to a new way of being, new environment, new things around you. Let's have a look. The hyena, fear. So examine your fears, especially the fear of difference. You see, this is what your channeled message is saying as well. Of the unknown and of death. Death of an old way, not death of you or death of someone. It's death of an old way. It's symbolic. There may be an abandonment of something, a belief, a person, a place, which is what I saw. Remember that because something is strange, it doesn't mean that it cannot be beautiful or good. We all have a job to do. We all have our own genius. Be sure you have the correct information to have a truthful understanding of your potential, of your purpose, of your meaning. Hyena magic is complex and is a living tradition. The hyena is its own sacred deity, much like the coyote in the Native American tradition, although it is perhaps darker in nature. Hyenas are tricksters, boundary riders, and the bringers of mystery and are important in funerary rites, which is, the death of some way of being with you, some cycle. The death of a cycle. A new cycle begins with your birth month. They may be harbingers of death of some sort. This is symbolic, remember, but they also clear away what is no longer needed. There you go. That's interesting. Can also extend into relationships. So is there some sort of relationship that needs to end? What is it for you? What shape does it take? That's a lot for you, to process, think about. What would you like to do? What's holding you back? Why aren't you doing it? What's holding you back? Change is always a little bit, sometimes can be confronting, but the rewards are immense. It's about you being really setting the pace, doing something different so that others can follow. They're following you. They're not in front of you. You're the leader here with this change. So let me create the Celtic cross and let's see what is coming up for you. Let's have a look for Aquarius. It's an interesting time filled with a tremendous amount of potential for you, my lovely Aquarians. The water bearer. Also a lot to do with emotions. There's something that you're coming to terms with. Is it self-love, self-acceptance, self-worth? Is it the desire to have a relationship with, a meaningful relationship with someone, bring love into your life? Or is it increasing, making a further commitment in an existing relationship, working at something that gives you satisfaction and passion? I like that, it's really about what in your life is becoming ho-hum. You need that injection of newness. Let's have a look at what's going on here. You have been doing some self-reflection, I want to say to you, in the past few months, maybe even last year. There's been a lot of thinking and a lot of processing, a lot of internalizing what you would like, what is going to bring you that I'm hearing what's going to bring you that zing in life, that excitement in life, that adventure in life. The first card you've got here that surrounds you is love. And that's interesting because, it's self-love. There's strength there. You've got the lion energy. This is about loyalty. It's about self-love. It's about love for others. It's about just bringing more openness and more love into your environment, into your reality. Opening up your heart also increases your connection with your spirit guides, with your intuition, feeling things on an emotional level. Have you... this is like there's a higher realm here of openness. Have you barricaded your heart chakra off? It's time to release it. It's time to open that up to new experiences, open that up to what life has to offer. Having enough confidence and self-love in yourself to bring in the changes that you're being called to bring in February. You've also got the 5 of fire. It's like, okay, what are you overcoming here? What are you overcoming? What's in your thought processes? What challenges have you faced that you've overcome? What's moved you towards you see, because this, fire is about passion. It doesn't surprise me that it's crossed with love. It doesn't surprise me at all, because it's about your passion, your love for something that you're doing, your calling, your purpose, something that brings you joy. It's time to actually, this is asking you to take action. There have been adversities and things that you've faced, but you've come out of it successfully. And so it's about tapping into that emotion, tapping into your passion, tapping into what it is you want to do in moving forward. You've also got the Queen of Air, and see, there's a level of practicality that comes in here with you, but it's practicality and knowledge and skill with wisdom. Look at the owl that's sitting there, this white owl. Owls are wise. Owls move between the realms, bring messages. Owls are nocturnal. So to me, what I'm hearing here is your dream life active? Are you getting messages through your dreams, through synchronicities? It's about taking flight with your thoughts, with your processes, what you've learned, what you want to take action on. It's being protective of your ideas and really moving forward with confidence. The Queen of Air is very, very confident. The Queen of Air represents courage, represents this ability to move forward, to put plans into action, to bring it forth. And so that's what you're also being asked to do here, my lovely Aquarius. You also have the 4 of fire, and this denotes, as the month moves on, there is celebrations here as well. Of course, there's celebrations in February. It's your birth month, and so there is celebrations here. There's parties, there's celebrations of your birthday, of achievements, of what you've done and where you're going. There's things that you've started to do in February. This takes you to about mid-February, and it brings in successes around you. The transformation, what you're doing differently. What changes are you wanting to put in place? There's success there. So whatever plans you want to put in place, whatever it is you want to start, whatever it is you want to create in your reality, there is success around that. I feel like people are looking to you for, it's almost like, well, let's see how you go, Aquarius. Let's see how things fall into place. And and then others will follow the trail that you're creating, the path that you're creating, but you're ahead of it. You're the one that is really putting these things in place. There's a lot to do with the internet, with, who's selling something over the internet, like with Etsy or Amazon or, those sort of platforms. I feel like there's something that is being put on those. There's something that is being, there's a money earner, but it's a global sort of thing. Something's being placed out there on a platform to be sold. So that might be a specific message for someone or some of you. If it's yours, please take it. If it's not, doesn't mean this reading's not for you. This is a general reading, but I really get this. There's something being sold or put on a platform for sale. And I feel like it snowballs. It really does take off. It does bring success to you. So I like that, my lovely Aquarius. You've also got the 2 of Air. The 2 of Air, there's this great balancing here. There's a balancing act underway. There's 2 things that you're doing. So are you working at your old work, what you used to do, and transitioning into something new? And in the meanwhile, you're balancing both. Is there things that you're thinking about, thought processes? plans that you're making, you know, working out which way to go, which decisions to make, how to set things up. It's a time of balance. It's a time of really weighing things out. It's a time of bringing things into alignment to bring them forward. So what is that for you? Is it 2 jobs? Is it thoughts? Is it plans? Will I go with this one or will I go with this one? You're weighing out things. You're finding that balance, which I like. So success, I'm just feeling like success comes from that. It's not about making these hasty decisions, but really thinking about which way am I going to go? What decisions and choices am I going to be making here? You've also got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is, this is about spirituality. It's about connection with the higher self. It's about the esoteric. It's about your intuition. It's about balance. It's about religion. It's about God. It's about the universe. It's about source. It's, you know, whatever it is for you, whatever you want to call it, Allah, Buddha, Sai Baba, whoever it is you want to, you believe in, that you want to call forward. There is a communication there. There is a channel that's open there for you to connect with, to be observant of the synchronicities, be observant of what's coming, what's being shown to you, what's crossing your path. Also ask for the assistance that you are requiring. What assistance do you need? You just need to take that first step, and then, you know, the energy will come in for you, but you need to ask for it. You need to ask for that to come in, to create that. Exciting times around you. Exciting times. Getting to the end of February, it's going to be a time of reflection for you, my lovely Aquarius. You know, the Swords is where you sit comfortably, because, you know, this is your suit. Thinking, processing. The Four of Air is about taking time out, going for walks, clarifying, getting rid of distractions, really sitting with yourself, really processing, writing out, what is it that you're wanting? What do you want to create? What reality do you want? What changes do you want to bring in? What skills do you have? What do you need to learn? What do you need to add to your repertoire of abilities? It's really about not listening to others, but rather you're going to feel like you want to be a little bit of a recluse for a little while. Could be a few days, a couple of days, could be one day. It depends on how quickly you process and how you define what you're wanting. But there is a time of pulling back, a time of slowing things down, a time of reflecting, a time of really thinking about what you're wanting and the direction you're wanting to move in, meditating on what you're wanting to call in around you, which will really help you with the processing, You've also got the Two of Fire, the Two of Wands. This is action. This is about, okay, making decisions, making choices that you're feeling passionate about, choices that bring you joy, move you towards your purpose, move you towards what you want to achieve, what you want to lay down. It's about which path are you going to take? What reality are you going to create? So where you've been thinking about it, it's now, when you get to the end of February, it's okay, now I need to really think about it. I need to really take action. I really need to make a choice and move forward with that. You're sitting on a giraffe, you know, and I've not noticed this before. Giraffe's got a light, and so your path is lit. The answers are going to be there before you, and it can be that what comes through for you with the Hierophant and the Four of Air when you have that time out. It's about that. The path is lit. It's not, you're not walking in blind. And, you know, the giraffe, it's got a very tall neck. It can see great distances. So you can see into the future. You can see what you're wanting. You can see what you're wanting to bring about and what you're wanting to create. It's a dynamic month, February, for you. It's a month of really being, you know, blazing that path, you know, really lighting your path and moving forward. There's opportunities here for very big changes to come in. It's facing your fear, that hyena energy, and bringing in those changes that you're seeking. You've also got the final one is the star energy. I love this. There's the moon. So there's self-reflection here, but the star is about seeing things from up high at a distance, looking at the whole picture, seeing things in completion. It's also about being flexible with your ideas, seeing things from different perspectives, looking at things from all angles. So if you want to put something in place and it's not working, have a look at how else can you do it? How else can I create this reality that I'm seeking? It's almost like the water bearer here, isn't it? There's a synchronicity for you. This is about wishing upon a star. What do you want to create? How do you want to move forward into March? What changes are occurring? What changes are you embracing? What are you needing to release in order to embrace the new? What shifts are happening around you? I really like that. I really like that. So let's have a look at the Divine Abundance deck. Oh, I've got a card still sitting there. Let's get all of them. Oh, that one's come out. I'm going to draw another one for you, my lovely Aquarius, for your birthday. Let's have a look at what's going on. Can I have another card, please? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so what have we got? We've got detachment. Where's my glasses? You've got detachment. So it's detachment from the past, detachment from what's holding you back. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it is fulfilled. There you go. There's fulfillment of your inner desires. It's about being detached from what you want. See what flows, see what comes. And that's when you least expect it. That's when it's going to start to fall into place. You've also got signs. Second card that you got, signs. They're the synchronicities that I was talking to you about. Be observant of the synchronicities. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. That's your inner guidance. That's that love card that you got at the very beginning, opening up that heart chakra, opening up your self-love, opening up that, because that's where our intuition comes from. Feeling with your heart space rather than with your mind, and meditating, taking time out, meditating. Look at the lotus. So it's going to be a fabulous month for you of huge potential. Be that trailblazer that you are this month. Don't be afraid to really strive for what it is you're wanting and what reality you're wanting to create, because it is there for you. I wish you love, light and many blessings, my lovely Aquarius. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there.